Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 9 of What If Naruto Was the strongest half-breed Uchiha. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual. Share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also guys, don't forget to go ahead and check out the other series of the other channels. Yes, I did a 4 of them guys, Anime King, Anime King 2, Anime King 3, and Anime Prince guys, which I post what fun every single day for you guys to enjoy. So go ahead, click that red subscribe button and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all for helping and support. Remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying talking back to all of you. So yeah, without wasting any more time, what do you say we jump right into this brand new episode? Start the intro guys. So, the last part that we left off. Naruto and Natsumai made a bet about they winning the finals. As they shook on it, Naruto's name was called as he made his way down there to face off against Kabuto. Kabuto was unprepared for this because he thought that Naruto did not possess a Sharingan because he was a half-breed. He got the living crap kicked out of him. Before it could go too far though, he gave up, realizing that he was not able to keep up, which was staggering given that he was a Jonin level ninja, and Kabuto was not holding back that much. That just showed how strong Naruto was. So with that, Naruto left, not even hearing who he was gonna fight. Making his way, Naruto went to the hot springs to soak. As he came across Jiraiya there, he knew that the man was connected to him somehow because the old man trusted him. Jiraiya told him that he was their godfather. He also told him that the Akatsuki was coming, as Naruto realized he was gonna have to get a lot stronger, faster. So with that, he made his way towards the dragon line to train. As he was brought to a new dragon there, however, there was someone there watching them. A mark was placed on Naruto's arm. It turns out that there was a dark dragon there that wished to be reborn as a hybrid, half dragon, half human, and he marked Naruto. However, Naruto, being as skilled as he was in Fuinjutsu, said that he would be able to remove it within a month or so. The dragon urged him to get it off quickly because they did not know the side effects of this mark. So they started to focus on Naruto's training as he brought out his dragon chakra. It was different from his own. It will help him utilize other dragon techniques. So Naruto trained there for the month. While that was going on, Natsumai was getting extra training from Jiraiya and several others back at the village, and also Yamato as well. Granted that she possessed the Mokiton, which no one seemed to know yet how she possessed it because, well, her appearance wasn't Senju's, or were they? The month fly past, as everyone came back. The Hokage and Naruto wasn't on that good terms, seeing that Hiruzen would not listen to him, as Naruto was telling him that something was wrong with Sasuke. However, Naruto ended up scanning him with his Sharingan, and Naruto saw that the man was under a Genjutsu. After speaking to him, as Hiruzen excused himself, Naruto broke the Genjutsu. This was no normal Genjutsu, it was cast by a Sharingan. As Hiruzen realized that he was being used the entire time, someone had placed subtle thoughts in his mind and made him believe that he was saying these things. Now it made sense why he did not agree with Naruto, why he did not see Sasuke as a threat, because someone made him believe that Sasuke was not a threat also, or Orochimaru was the one under the Kazekage disguise. So they made a plan. Naruto spoke to Temari, who froze up. She had a job to do and she didn't want to do it, but she had a job. Her own father gave her this job to do. Gaara was getting more angry because he hadn't had time to sleep. After getting back the ability to sleep and have it been taken away by Orochimaru, he was violent and angry. As Naruto spoke to Ibiki, he also threatened the man to do what he said, otherwise Konoha would retaliate against them. So Ibiki went and told the others, as they made their plan, and made them know that they should join Konoha, otherwise, well, if it was too late, they would be screwed. Temari felt kind of awkward about the whole thing because she couldn't tell him because it was her village, and she would be betraying her village. She was giving orders. However, Naruto said nothing about it they had, an invasion to focus on as he went to Natsumai. He told her to be ready for anything as she told him that she would be prepared, so she could not afford to waste any chakra against Neji. So yeah guys, basically as we left off, you guys can switch across the play, check it out for yourself, and also, don't forget to go ahead and check out the other what ifs coming your way, and what do you say we jump right into this new episode begin? Now guys, we begin this match with Natsumai and Neji. You got something to say? You look a bit tense, Neji said in an arrogant tone. Yes I do. You hurt one of my best friends. You nearly killed her, and now, I'm gonna kick your ass. Neji activated his Byakugan. Begin, said Genma. Neji opened his mouth to speak, however Natsumai launched a kunai towards him as he dodged it. Natsumai threw two more and used a kunai, Shadow Clone Jutsu. Neji's eyes widened as he didn't want to use it so early. However, the maximum kunais coming towards him was currently 50. He had to spin as he disabled all of them. What the hell was that? Natsumai thought. Damn it. I can't believe I was forced to use a rotation this early in the match, Neji thought to himself. Natsumai created clones and sent them forward. She knew that it would be hard to fight him head on because he could close her points, but she just wanted to see. Neji used his gentle fist, however, Natsumai was not ill prepared. She used the taijutsu moves that Jiraiya taught her, and it was harder but he still took them down. One of them got a hit on Neji though from behind. It's like he didn't see it coming. As Natsumai focused on the area that clone punched him, a smirk spread across her face. What's with that smirk? You haven't even moved from your spot, said Neji, looking towards Natsumai. I don't have to move from this spot to defeat you, however you do. Just like your teammate Rock Lee, you fight in taijutsu mainly. And you have to get close to defeat me, she said. As she flashed through hand signs. Let me show you why. Earth style. Earth Dragon Jutsu, she said. A dragon erupted from the ground and went towards Neji. She then used the Earth Dragon Bomb. Mud bullets were shot towards him as he used his rotation to block all of them. As Neji shot towards her using raw speed as he caught up with her, his attacks were swift and brutal as he moved in with the gentle fist. As he struck her in the chest, however, his hand went through her as her body turned to mud, trapping him in place. Water style, wild water wave. Neji was slammed into the side by the wild water wave as he was thrown. Natsumai did not let up though as she used the Earth Dragon to slam him into the wall further. Neji staggered back to his feet as she slammed her hand down, swamp of the underworld. Trapping his legs, two clones poofed up as they grabbed onto Neji's arms, their lower bodies merging with the ground. Up in the stance. Whoa, look at her go, Ino said. I know, she was good before but not this good. I wonder who trained her in the month, said Sakura. Whoever trained her must have been one hell of a shinobi, said Kiba. Maybe she was holding back, said Hinata. She wasn't. During their team spars, it took everything that she had to defeat Sasuke and sometimes it wasn't enough. She would beat me easily, struggle to beat Sasuke, and then she would get demolished by Naruto. That is whenever he was there though. That's some team you were put on, Sakura. Too bad you suck, said Ino. You're one to talk. I heard you being afraid to clean up dog poop. There's no way I'm touching that stuff, Ino said. They would give you gloves, Sakura said. Nope, still not happening. Oh, Kakashi. Asuma said over the other side. You sure as hell trained her a lot this past month. I'm afraid that wasn't me. Then who did, Kurina asks. Isn't it obvious, that technique? The swamp of the underworld. There's only one person that used that within Konoha. Wait, Master Jiraiya? I didn't know that he was back in town, said Kurenai. Nobody does. He personally asked to train Natsumai and told me that Naruto was training with someone named Catalina. That's a boss summon for his contract, Kurenai said. He got a summoning contract already? Asuma asks. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Natsumai has the total contract now, said Kurenai. Back down below, Neji was utterly trapped. He could not do anything. Natsumai told him that she was going to make him suffer for hurting Hinata, and that is exactly what she did. She punched him, she kicked him, she headbutted him. She used the iron skin jutsu to harden her fists as she assaulted Neji. The fight ended when she slammed her fist under his chin. That's for Hinata, bitch, she said, as Neji collapsed in a heap, his body feeling utterly broken. Winner, Natsumai Uzumaki Namikaze, said Genma as the medics rushed over and picked up Neji. Natsumai just walked past. The people started to cheer. Natsumai stopped. Everyone from Konoha cheering can shut the hell up, she said. You people treat me like shit my entire life. And now you know who my parents are. You believe that it's gonna be like that? And act like nothing happened? Well, you can all go and screw yourself. You're all fake, and every single one of you can go and kiss my ass, she yelled. The entire stadium went quiet. Hey, said Naruto. What, said Natsumai. Relax, we knew that this would happen. If you want to become Hokage, you can't tell them to kiss your ass, said Naruto. I know, but I need to let them know how I felt about their fake praise that they're giving me, Natsumai said. I'm sure that your mother would have done the same from what I heard about her. Come to think of it, my mom would have probably done that as well, said Naruto. Probably. So, who's fighting next? Shino and Kankuro, said Naruto. I forfeit, Kankuro said. Never mind. Temari and Shikamaru, said Naruto. As Naruto gave Kankuro a nod. So, are you gonna cheer your girlfriend on, Natsumai asked. She's not my girlfriend, said Naruto. Sure she's not, Natsumai said with a smirk. Shikamaru groaned where he was. I thought I would have more time before my match. Natsumai knocked him off the railing. Get your lazy ass down there, she said, causing him to fall right in the arena. Alright, the third match between Temari and Shikamaru. Begin! Temari immediately went on the offensive, however, he jumped up on two kunais that he planted in the wall. He leaned back. I don't really care if I make Chunin or not, but I guess I shouldn't let myself get beaten by a girl, he said. Good. I didn't plan on beating you, said Temari. Huh? Shikamaru said confused. I plan on kicking her ass like I did with Buns in the earlier round, she said, as she swung her fan. However, he was gone. He's good at running away, she thought as she turned toward the trees. I know it's not classy for a guy to beat up a girl, but whoever said I was classy, Shikamaru thought in his hiding spot. Nice hiding spot, however. I know what you're trying to do, said Temari, as she realized he was trying to lure her to the shadow of the tree. However, she was not going to fall for that. Up in the contestant booth. So, who do you think will win, Natsumai asked. Honestly, it can go either way, said Naruto. What do you mean, said Natsumai. It's simple. Temari knows what he's trying to do, and she wants to end it quickly, however, he keeps on running. He can drag this out, eventually tiring her out, or he can make her slip up and trap her with his shadow possession jutsu. However, she can expose his strength. She can also expose his weakness, which is pretty common in our clan. What weakness? Natsumai asks. Their ability to think and come up with strategies. It's why he was never able to beat you during the academy. I don't get it, Natsumai said confused. Just watch the match and you will understand, said Naruto. Back down below. Wind style. Wind side jutsu, said Temari. Several trees were sliced up. Shikamaru used the shadow from the broken trees and the shadow from the wall to activate his jutsu. Temari saw it coming as she jumped away, as she noticed that he could only go so far. You almost got me. Using your shadow to connect to these other things. Quite effective. However, you have a limit, she said. No matter how thin you stretch it, it will only go so far. You got me, Shikamaru said. Now I know what that limit is. Even using the wall shadow, his jutsu can only reach as far. I could mark the distance, however. He's pretty smart. I bet he's expecting me to do that. I'll have to be one step ahead of him to do this, she said. I must keep in mind that he can manipulate any shadows. As she glanced around, looking at all the objects with the shadows that were casting, that were focusing on facing his direction. Shikamaru then closed his eyes as he went in a thinking pose. She heard his sensei say that he was thinking of a plan. Sorry, but I won't give you the time, she said as she swung her fan, forcing him to jump out of the way. Damn it, she's keeping me on my toes and I can't think of a strategy. Stop hiding behind the trees. She swung her fan once again. Damn annoying fan, Shikamaru says he was blasted away. He flipped and landed as he rushed back in the bushes. Temari swung her fan as he threw a kunai towards her. She deflected the kunai as he threw another one. She knocked it away as she saw the shadow coming around to catch her. She flipped back several times. You're pretty quick on your toes, Shikamaru said. You're one to talk. You've been running from me this entire time. Don't think I didn't see your little trick, she said. She swung her fan in the air, blowing away his jacket, thanks to a kunai that he attached to it. She figured it out. It's time to end this, she said as she opened her fan. Wind style. Wind dragon jutsu. Shikamaru tried to move, however the jutsu was so fast. It slammed right into him as it slammed him into the wall, rendering him unconscious. Winner. Temari! Jinma announced. Unbelievable. I never even heard of a dude like that, Kurenai said. I'm surprised she was able to stay ahead of Shikamaru's strategy. He's always thinking ahead. But she saw through everything, Asuma said. Even though she's not from our village, she's quite the kunoichi. She got my vote, said Kurenai. I think I know who she wants to fight next, Asuma said, glancing up towards Naruto. It's more than that, Kurenai said. I can't believe that he lost, Ino said over to the other side. It's not real that surprising. Did you see what she did to Tenten in the preliminary round? Sakura said. I know, but she was keeping up with his smarts. That's pretty hard to do, said Ino, as she watched Shikamaru be taken away by the medics. If I were down there, I could have beaten her with no problem, Kiba said. Oh please, she would have wiped the floor with you. She's strong, said Hinata. I know, but it only gets tougher from here, especially with Naruto and Sasuke still in the tournament, said Sakura. Isn't Sasuke in match next? Choji asked. Yeah, he's going up against that Sanjanin, Gaara, Ino said. The freak that nearly killed Rock Lee, Kiba said. That's him. However, I've seen him kill before, during the second stage. We came across him in the forest and we saw him kill someone, said Choji. So did we, said Kiba. He killed a group from the hidden rain. He just squashed them with his sand. I'm worried. I don't think Sasuke is gonna win this one, Sakura said. How can you say that? He's her teammate, Ino said. I know, but that Gaara person seemed off. Not to mention you saw how fast Lee was in the preliminaries, and yet, despite all of that speed and strength, he still got back up like nothing had happened to him. It's like he heals really fast as well. I'm sure Sasuke can still win, Ino said. Back in the box. So, what do you think, Temari asks. About what, said Naruto. My match. It was alright. Could have been better, said Naruto. Temari walked away with a pissed off expression. You know you made her mad, right? Said Natsumai. I know. Then why did you do it? Can't have her gain an ego bigger than the one she's got. You know, you really should not treat your girlfriend like that. She's not my girlfriend, said Naruto. You shouldn't say that out loud. Your fangirls would hear and start attacking you. I'll just turn into Kiba, said Naruto, as Natsumai laughed. Gaara walked over. Naruto Uchiha. Don't kill him, Gaara, said Naruto. Hurt him as much as you like, but don't kill him. Mother, want his blood. Shikaku is a boy. Anyway, I finished that thing. I told you about in the sand, said Naruto. Keep Sasuke alive and I'll fix it for you. Gaara seemed to think about it for a while. Am I allowed to break his bones? Just a few, said Naruto. Gaara nodded and walked away. What was that thing? Natsumai asked. His seal. He's a jinchuriki like you. Oh yeah, Perfect Sage warned me about him while I was training with him. Gaara has a faulty seal and I told him that I would fix it for him. I made a new seal that is nearly as powerful as Gaara, said Naruto. Really? How do you manage to do something like that, she said. It was kind of an accident. I was gonna use a 4-symbol seal on him. However, I overlapped it with another and I used the 3-symbol seal. And I saw something that apparently no one noticed and combined them to make a 7-symbol seal. But Perfect Sage told me that putting an odd number seal over an even one is really dangerous, said Natsumai. That's why I'm not doing that. I've made a completely new seal. You have 6 symbols going around in a circle-like pattern and they're all connected in the middle at the 7th symbol. Sounds complicated, Natsumai said. For you it is. Your brain cannot comprehend all of that information, said Naruto. Yeah, she said. She's gonna realize in 3, 2, 1. Hey! Did you just call me stupid? No. I said no such thing. Bullshit, said Natsumai, as she went on a tirade about how she was not stupid. However, hey, are you listening to me? No, not really, said Naruto. She screamed out in frustration. I honestly can't with those two, said Sakura, as they were talking rather loudly. You know, I think he's doing that on purpose now, said Ino. He is. He really enjoyed riling her up, said Sakura. Well, we have 2 more matches before the next round. Maybe she will get the chance to fight him. Meanwhile, you're up, Sasuke. Don't lose, Natsumai said. Said Sasuke as he walked off. No need to be a dick about it, said Natsumai. Moments later down below. Gaara versus Sasuke Uchiha. Alright, you both know the rules. Begin! Sasuke jumped away immediately as he saw sand swirl around Gaara before he grabbed his head. Please, I beg you, don't get mad at me, mother, said Gaara as he held his head. What the hell's he talking about? Sasuke wondered. I know I made you taste some awful blood, but we have someone better that we can fight, and I'll give you his blood instead, said Gaara. As he slowly started to calm down, Sasuke threw shurikens, however they were all blocked, as Gaara's sand turned into a sand clone. Sasuke then proceeded to run straight towards him. He leaped as Gaara's sand came down. The sand clone launched a shuriken back towards Sasuke. Sasuke countered with his own as he landed on his hand, and flipped himself towards the sand clone as he kicked it right in his chin. As he pulled his leg back and slammed his fist into his face. However, the sand swallowed his fist. Sasuke used his other hand as he demolished his head, freeing his hand. He went for a straight punch. The sand came up, however, Gaara watched as Sasuke vanish, as Rock Lee realized he was using his move. As he appeared behind him and attacked, he jumped away as Gaara turned towards him. So that's your sand armor, huh? You're starting to annoy me, said Gaara, as he raised more sand up in the box. Wow, he's as fast as Lee without his weights on, Natsumai said. It's not really that impressive when you look at it, said Naruto. That's because you're comparing him to you. That's not fair, said Natsumai. That's not what I'm saying, said Naruto. Sasuke is just using all of these moves. He copied them, and he's using them as his own. Not to mention his Lion Barrage is just a bastardized version of Lee techniques. And not to mention in terms of his speed, Sasuke was already pretty fast. But Kakashi must have been working on his speed for this entire month. He knew the key to defeating Gaara was getting past the sand. So who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think, said Naruto. Sasuke, of course. He's in control, said Natsumai. As Naruto said nothing, however he noticed that Sasuke was slowing down. Bat down below. What's the matter, Gaara? Don't tell me that is all you got, Sasuke said. You're lucky I was told not to kill you, said Gaara. As he created 20 sand clones, Sasuke rushed forward, however all of them started to throw shurikens towards him, sand shurikens. Sasuke blocked as best he could, however some of them started to get through as he started to get sliced up. Gaara grinned as Sasuke was getting cut up. Sasuke was able to demolish most of them though, as there was only one left. However, he went after the real Gaara instead. However, the sand clone appeared in front of Gaara. Its body burst into sand and surrounded Gaara into a spear of sand. Sasuke tried to punch right through it, however a fist made from nothing but sand grabbed him. It proceeded to slam him viciously into the ground several times before launching him, as he slammed roughly into the wall. Sasuke got up as he puked up blood. His curse mark flared up as he flipped up to the highest point on the wall. He went through hand signs as lightning appeared on his hand. Up in his stance, Kakashi. You didn't, said Kunai. I definitely did not, said Kakashi. He's not stable to use that jutsu. He must have copied it while I was training him over the month. Kakashi had saw for himself that Sasuke was not in a stable mind. Teaching him something like the Chidori would be too dangerous, so he did not teach him that. I can see that, Asuma said. He does even have the proper control over that jutsu. Kakashi-sensei, isn't that the move you use during the wave mission? Sakura said. Yes, and Sasuke should not be using it. What are those marks over his body? Said Ino. Damn it, said Kakashi, as he focused. What's going on, said Kunai. I told him not to do that. Kakashi grit his teeth. What's that jutsu called? Ino said. It's Kakashi-sensei famous jutsu, known as Chidori. It's really powerful. Sakura says she looked down towards Sasuke, who was holding his hand, as the lightning started to ricochet all over. Meanwhile, with Naruto. That is why his hand's all messed up, said Naruto yet saw the bandage. He doesn't know how to properly control it yet. He copied it. That's a jutsu that Kakashi-sensei used on the bridge, isn't it? What's it called again? The Chidori, said Naruto. An A-rank jutsu. It's awesome. I want to learn it, she said. You can't. Why the hell not? Because you don't have the Sharingan. And you don't have a lightning chakra nature. That sucks, she said. How come you get all the cool jutsu? It's not fair. Didn't the perfect sage teach you awesome jutsu, said Naruto. No. That must have been the jutsu he's been trying to teach me all month though, she said. You should have learned it, said Naruto. It is something that belonged to Dad, and only 3 people know it so far. Do you know it? Yeah, said Naruto. Show it to me. Wait until my match, said Naruto. Bat down below. Sasuke tore right through the wall as he rushed. However, the shinobi was unstable. He had little to no control over it. It was spasming out of control, even zapping him. However, he fought through the pain. As the pain got too much as Sasuke faltered, giving Gaara the right moment as the wall of sand shot forward, vertical and slammed into Sasuke. His back roughly slammed into the wall. Gaara wheeled the sand to wrap around his neck as he choked Sasuke until he passed out before he dropped him. Winner, Gaara of the Sand. Gaara made his way straight up. Remember our deal. Our mother will have your blood, he said, looking at Naruto. Yeah, don't worry, said Naruto. The next match was called Dashin versus Naruto. Kakashi, you notice that as well, right? Yeah, I do. Whoever that is has a transformation on. Quite powerful. What are you guys talking about? Sakura said. Well, for one, that person has the illusion on, not to mention. There is no one within this village named Dashin. Whoever this is not a real Konoha ninja, Kakashi said. Shouldn't the match be stopped? Ino asked. No, I think Naruto already knows. Given the intense stare down after his match was won in the preliminary rounds. I wonder who it is. I mean, Naruto hasn't been a ninja that long to gain that much enemies, right? Asuma said. That's the thing. It could be someone that held a grudge against Uchiha clan. Or something else, Asuma said. Over towards Drago and Catalina in their human form. We should be on guard and ready to remove Naruto from the match if something go wrong, said Catalina. We will only get involved if things get too bad. So far nothing major has happened and Doomer has not tried to show his presence yet. He must have been plotting this past month on when to reveal himself. If the marks start to spread, I'm getting involved, Catalina said. We will grab him after his match and take him to the Dragon's Den. Very well, said Catalina. Up in the Kage booth, the fifth match is quite here. I'm quite curious to see what Naruto can do. The Kazekage said. Yes, however this will be no easy task. Dashin defeated his opponent in less than 10 seconds during the preliminaries. Hiruzen said, feigning that he did not know. You can't fool me, Orochimaru. I know what you're after, he said. Bat down below. Dashin versus Naruto, who was really Awashi, here to gain vengeance for what happened in the past. Before the match starts, why don't you drop the transformation? I already know who you are, Awashi, said Naruto. Too bad. I was hoping to make a bigger reveal. Oh, don't worry. I already know why you're here, and so does the Hokage, so everything's gonna be just fine, said Naruto. Besides, I'm looking forward to this dance. I mean, it's not like you're gonna leave this place alive. Bold words from just a brat. Killing the son of Heel Flash was always a good thing for me, but now I find out he has a daughter. Not to mention with the Uzumaki bloodline. She will be sold for quite a lot. All emotion on Naruto's face seemed to just vanish. Awashi was a Jonin level ninja in the past. His brothers had lost to the fort. They had been defeated and killed. He was the only one that survived. Well, he did run away. And if he had kept up his training all these years, he must be far stronger than he was back then. I've been waiting 13 years for something like this, Awashi said. Are you ready, Naruto, said Genma. Yeah, said Naruto, as he slipped into his stance. The cold, rootless face, looking towards Awashi. However, Awashi just grinned. Awashi shot forward the moment Genma said begin. However, Naruto ducked under his fists before he slammed his hand right in the crook of Awashi's wrist, stunning the man as the man's hand was blown away, leaving his chest plate wide open as Naruto proceeded to deliver 2 hard punches before an uppercut slam right into his chin, knocking him back. Not bad, Namikaze, Awashi said, as he wiped the blood away from his face. Please, that was me barely trying. I thought you wanted me dead. If you keep on toying around, you'll be dead before you know it. Careful what you ask for, boy. Awashi said. Have you even kept up with your training for over the years, said Naruto. Oh, don't worry, I'll show you how much I've trained. He flashed you hand sign, Earth style. Flying stones, he said, slamming his hand down a multitude of rocks. Shot towards Naruto. Naruto pulled his blade as he started to slice through them, blocking and slicing and blocking and slicing. Awashi flashed you hand sign once again, Earth style. Stone pistol jutsu, he said. He shot small bullet-sized stones from his mouth as Naruto had activated Sharingan to see them coming. Each stone bullet would rip through the wall behind him as he moved, showing how much power he placed into the attacks. He flashed through handstand before he slammed his hand down. Earthquake slam! As Naruto was thrown off balance, Awashi moved forward and tried to punch him. However, Naruto flipped away. Pretty quick on your feet, just like your scum of a father. It's a shame that a grown-ass man hold on to a grudge, because his village started something and it took one man to finish it. Grow up, said Naruto. Growing up is what you won't be able to do, Awashi said. Earth style. Bedrock coffin. Multiple sections of rocks moved around Naruto. He then formed two gigantic sections of earth that went to crush Naruto. He used the finishing Earth style, devouring earth. As the ground broke and swallowed Naruto up, the ground coming and crushing everything down. The rocks above, making it a tombstone for him. Naruto, Temari said. Relax, he's fine, Natsumai said. How can you be so sure? He didn't move out of the way, Temari said. Because Naruto is too fast to get caught up in a slow juice like that. I'm sure he got out. Relax, Temari, your boyfriend is fine, Kankuro said. He's not my boyfriend, she said, whacking him over the head. Back down below. Come on, Namikaze, that was way too easy. You really shouldn't talk, you know. Awashi spun around. How, he said, as Naruto was even hurt. It's simple. I inherited my father's speed, said Naruto. As Naruto appeared in front of him after saying that. However, he turned and not falling for a stupid genjutsu as he punched Naruto behind him. But his fist phased right through him. What? He thought it was the same Naruto punched him right in the face. It was never a genjutsu. While you have quite the power, you still lack the speed. I am moving around so fast that I have no mass, said Naruto. Then I'll just keep your after images busy while I kill you, Awashi said, as he created 30 earth clones. Naruto pulled out his blade once again as Awashi sent all of his clones towards Naruto, who stopped his technique from earlier and channeled lightning chakra into his blade. As he started to cut through all of the earth clones, each of them were used in iron skin jutsu, so whenever one of them hit him, he felt like he was being hit by steel. While he was distracted, Awashi went underground. As Naruto took out the last clone, he grabbed Naruto's leg from beneath and pulled him underneath. Nowhere to run now, Namikaze scum. Don't worry, I don't have to lift a finger to get out of here, said Naruto. I would like to see you try, Awashi said. Earth style, earth spear. He created a spear of earth and thrust it towards Naruto's face. He also combined it with the earth dragon bomb that shot mud towards Naruto. As Naruto activated his Mangekyou and used the ability to swap places with Awashi, who got hit with the full force of his own attack, up in his stance. Whoa, how did Naruto do that? Ino asked. I don't know. I've seen him do it before, but he just said that it was a secret, said Sakura. His Sharingan changed. Is it possible? He already has the Mangekyou Sharingan. Kakashi thought to himself. Kakashi, do you know how he did that? Asuma asked. I have no clue, said Kakashi. Over to the contestant box. What the hell was that? That was no ordinary substitution, Kankuro said. I know, whatever he did was done with ease. Why is his eye bleeding? Natsumai thought. Hey Natsumai, said Temari. Yeah? Do you know how he did that? No. Not really, but I got an idea. What's your idea? I'm not telling you. I'll ask him after the match is over. It is his Sharingan. A voice spoke up. Huh? Natsumai said. What's it, Temari? Did you just say something? Natsumai asked. I didn't say anything, said Temari. It was me. Who said that? Said Natsumai, looking around. What's your problem? Kankuro asked. Someone keep on talking to me. No one is saying anything, said Temari. I'm sealed inside of you, idiot. Who just called me an idiot? And Natsumai's are here, split into 9 pieces. Oh, that's right, she's crazy, said Temari, and she stepped away. Such an idiot. Inside her mindscape, Natsumai looked around, shocked. What the hell? Where am I? You're in your mind. I pulled you here to answer your question. Just follow my voice. I don't know. I was told to stay away from strangers, Natsumai said. Just follow my damn voice. Don't yell at me, Natsumai yelled back, as she walked until she reached a cage. Well, show yourself. Who's there? She said, looking around. Who do you think? I'm the only one sealed inside of you. The nine-tailed fox. Correct. Why did you call me in here? You want to know why your brother is bleeding from his eyes, and I can tell you why. I'm listening, she said. It's because of the Sharingan. It's known as the Mangekyo Sharingan, and the cost of using it caused the eyes to bleed, and eventually fade into darkness. In other words, he will eventually go blind, the Ninetale said. I've never heard of a Mangekyo Sharingan before, Natsumai said. That's because only a few has unlocked it throughout history. Your brother has already unlocked it, and he's quite adept at using it, which means he had it for a few years now. If he's going blind, then why doesn't his eyes seem to be fading? Most likely because he does use it often. You only go blind when you overuse your eyes. Then I'll make sure he never used it again, she said. He will have to use it again. There will be shinobi stronger than him that will force him to use the Mangekyo Sharingan. He may even have to use it on you. Huh? Why me? Said Natsumai. The Sharingan has the ability to control tail beasts. I'm sure you already knows that. And sometimes the Mangekyo is needed. The day you lose control of my power, the day he has used on you. That is the reason why he was placed on your team. So he was put on my team to basically tame me if I lost control. Yes, but not just him. The other Uchiha brat, and also your sensei. They want to control you, the Ninetale said. Just a bit more, he said to himself. Shut up, she said. You're wrong. Naruto was barely on my team after we met on a team. And Kakashi and Sasuke are not here to tame me. Sasuke couldn't care less, and Kakashi would probably use a seal. Plus, I don't really use your chakra, and therefore, I would not lose control. Sorry, but your stupid plan to manipulate me will not work. Maybe if I was some blonde-haired idiot in an orange jumpsuit that did not know any better, but I am Natsumai Uzumaki Namikaze, you nine-tailed bastard. So screw you and your ridiculous plan to manipulate me, you stupid fox, she yelled. Outside in the real world, hey, you alright? You spaced out there for a moment, said Temari. Oh, don't worry, I'm alright. I just had a bit of an internal argument with myself. If you say so. Back with Naruto and Awashi. Most ninjas were shocked that Awashi was still on his feet. He was badly bruised and beaten, however he was still on his feet despite being hit rather hard by his own attack. Naruto took advantage of that and used his water style judgment of the dragon horn. Multiple dragons that came down each time in a horde. About 50 of them, Naruto shot them towards Awashi. To add a bit of power, Naruto created a clone as it held its hand up and added lightning chakra that spread through the dragons, causing the field to become electric. However, Naruto's hand then started to tremble as Naruto looked down confused. His Sharingan deactivated on his own as Naruto dropped to one knee. What the hell? He said. An arm made from rock reached and grabbed Naruto and slammed him in the wall roughly. Awashi stepped out of the smoke as he was covered in his demonic rock armor. He rushed forward and stabbed Naruto in his stomach with his own sword that he dropped. What's the matter, Namikaze? Can't handle the pressure. He kicked Naruto and grabbed him and slammed him into the ground before throwing him right into the wall. The crowd was cringing after every hit that Naruto took. Natsumai started to grip the railing as he started to bend under the pressure. As Naruto slowly regained his bearings as he quickly knocked away Awashi's hand before. Awashi's eyes went wide. It formed within a second. Rasengan! Naruto slammed the jutsu right into his chest. His rock armor exploded into pieces. His body was sent spiraling as he viciously crashed right into the wall with tremendous force. The wall crumbled on top of him. The members up there were freaking out, as Kakashi was the one to explain what the Rasengan was. They were shocked to hear that. It was the fourth Hokage's technique. Well, given who Naruto was, they can understand. As for Naruto, he quickly used a Draconic chakra to heal his wounds as he slowly picked himself back up. The damn mark on his arm had to activate now, and he could not activate his Sharingan as he didn't understand what the hell was going on. Was this mark really messing with his eyes? As Naruto tried, however, it was not working. Come on, Namikaze, said Awashi as he used the rocks around to pull his armor back together. Is that really the best you can do? He said. Naruto pushed out his Draconic chakra. Everyone went on edge as he's never felt nothing like that before. The only person that knew what was going on was Kakashi as he felt Sayori used that before, when she was sparring against Kushina. That's more like it. I was beginning to think that you would disappoint me, Namikaze scum. You're about to join that pathetic excuse of a father that you have in the grave. Naruto growled as his voice sounded like a beast, as that put everyone on edge as he disappeared from sight. Everyone glanced around until they looked up as Naruto fell from the sky like a bullet down towards Awashi. Awashi fired off several stone bullets, however. Each of them were vaporized by Naruto's lightning, as Naruto crashed into Awashi and gave him the worst beating that he could. Naruto broke right through his demonic armor. Awashi was crying out in pain because Naruto lightning was kind of melting his armor down into his skin and burning him at the same time, as Naruto grin seemed feral as he kept on ripping and tearing. As Naruto released a thunderous roar, his lightning exploded outwards. Awashi screamed up to the heavens. As Naruto backed away, that should do it, he says. He felt the Draytonic chakra. It healed him up. No. Naruto looked down as he saw Awashi crawl out of the rubble. I will not lose. It seems you want to die, said Naruto. You could have taken your loss and run away with your tails between your legs. No, screw you. I don't need any favors from you. Your father ruined my life, ruined my reputation, and killed my brothers. Since he's no longer here, you have to pay for his sins. Awashi went through hand sign. Monkey Earth Jutsu, he said. He turned himself in a gigantic stone monkey bite, forming the rock formation out of the earth, as Naruto noticed flames was on it. As Awashi pumped out every ounce of his chakra to make sure this jutsu solidified. He had enough to keep him going for a while. However, once this was up, he would be done. However, his body was gigantic, towering over Naruto. Is that fear I see on your face? How the hell are you still alive, said Naruto. As a man, chakra shouldn't be able to do this. This is a kinjutsu. I don't have enough chakra to use it, however. It's using my life force. So you're committing suicide just to defeat a 13-year-old kid? No, I'm committing suicide to get rid of the last of the Namikaze bloodline. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about your sister. I'll deal with her once I'm done with you. Naruto jumped forward, however. The thing was much faster than he thought as he was punched high in the ear. His leg was grabbed as he was slammed into the ground. It was a good thing that he was using a Draytonic chakra right now, as he didn't dealt that much damage to him. Awashi picked him and threw him. Naruto slammed right into the competitor's boots, his back bursting through the railing. Naruto, said Natsumai before she was grabbed. Got her off the Namikaze bloodline. Let me go, you son of a bitch, Natsumai said. Naruto jumped up and kicked him right in the arm, forcing him to drop Natsumai. Leave her alone, said Naruto. As Naruto rushed out the arm, however, that stone manipulated and trapped his feet. As Awashi slammed his hand down, slapping Naruto right into the wall. You're just a spawn of a scum that ruined my life. You don't deserve to live. I lost everything because of Yellow Flash. I was trained to become the next Tsuchikage, however, he ruined it. I was hand-chosen by Unki himself until I was banished. Once I kill you, I'll take my rightful place as Tsuchikage, he said. He drove a fist down towards Naruto. No! Natsumai jumped, however, Kakashi grabbed her. What are you doing? Let me go! He's gonna kill him! He would kill you as well. Let the Jonins handle this. He's not dead. They turned as Gaara was standing there, as Gaara's eyes focused down below, making them turn down below, in the arena. As Naruto stood over Awashi, he was flying, dragon wings coming from his back. His eyes were green, with a diamond-like pupil. The dragon mark had spread over his body, horns that came from his forehead. A simple change in appearance won't help you. Disgusting, filthy creature, said Naruto. His voice was even different. Over toward the stands. I knew something was wrong, said Catalina. Naruto should have won this match already. However, his body was being suppressed. Catalina, what is going on? What happened to Naruto? Kurenai said. Who is this? Said Drago. This is Kurenai Yui. She is the one who raised Naruto after Sayori passed away. I see. What's going on with him? Is he okay? While Naruto was training that dragon named Doomer was able to seal himself inside Naruto. We're only here in case he shows his presence. Why did he seal himself inside Naruto? We've come to the conclusion that Doomer is afraid to die, and he wants a host body to take over to continue living. If he were to take over Naruto's body, his life would restart. His kind of dragon only lived till 300 years, and he's close to that age now. However, Naruto said that he's able to remove the seal and Doomer from him. We just need to wait until Naruto body gives out, then take him back to the dragon den. Why would Naruto body gives out, Kurenai asks. Due to exhaustion and despite Naruto body being powerful, his body cannot handle the amount of power that Doomer possesses. For a long time yet. Hopefully once Naruto body gives out, Doomer will fall asleep, and removing him should be easier than if he's awake, and able to fight and move. So what do you need me to do, Kurenai asks. Just in case we need to fight, keep everyone away from the fight, especially his sister. Okay, said Kurenai. Awashi tried to punch Naruto out of mid-air. However, Naruto disappeared. The arm was cut off and it was not reforming. There was water and electricity preventing the arm from regenerating the earth. His other arm was then removed. Awashi got scared because he couldn't attack right now. As Naruto appeared on top of his head. It seems like I underestimate the body of my host, Doomer said, speaking through Naruto. He cannot handle my power just yet. However, it's good to stretch my legs. Doomer then raised his leg before he dropped it in Awashi's skull that cracked into the ground roughly. He then picked him up as he threw him. The giant was sent sailing as he smashed right into the wall with tremendous force. He then flew forward and broke the wall by kicking him right in the chest as the pieces exploded off. What a pitiful species you are. It's time for your existence to be erased. What was the name of that jutsu that he was using during training? Ah, that's right. The Chidori, Doomer said. He held up his hand without hand signs. The Chidori started to blaze. However, he did not stop. The Chidori started to expand and expand until Doomer said the word, and the Rasengan. A ball of Rasengan started to form right in the center of the Chidori. Both jutsu combined into a gigantic spear that was the size of the arena. Curse that bastard, Minato Namikaze! Awashi yelled. Those were his final words as Doomer drove the jutsu into him. Everyone had to hold on to something as everything was sent sailing all over the arena. Temari and Natsumai had to use a powerful wind jutsu to blow away the smoke and the force of the wind that came from Naruto's technique. The entire fighting area was reduced to nothing. There was no sign of Awashi. His body was completely gone as Naruto was floating in mid-air. It appears my time is up. I'll be back again soon. Make sure you keep this body in top shape so I can take over in a few years. As Naruto's body fell from the sky, his appendages and new features vanishing. Catalina caught him though. Hopefully, Doomer's asleep, Catalina said. Let's go, said Drago, as they went up in a poof of smoke. Huh, I guess Naruto went, Genma said. The Kage boot exploded as he said that. What's going on, Sakura said. It's an invasion. Kiba, Ino, Sakura, Tenten, and Hinata. I need all of you to get the civilians to the bunker and protect them. Stand guard there and make sure no sound shinobi get into the bunker. Anko and Aruka would be there as well. Who's in charge? Ino said. Get Shikamaru and he will lead you. I know he's fine. I bet he's just taking a nap. What about Sasuke and Natsumai? Sakura asks. Apparently Natsumai is going after Gaara. I don't know where Sasuke is. If you find him, tell him to join you. Now go, Asuma said, as chaos erupted all around. Meanwhile, at the dragon den, all the small dragons came to see Naruto in his state, as they were saddened by that, hoping that he was okay. However, they were told that he will be fine, as Naruto was still unconscious. So, how will we deal with Doomer? Catalina asks as she changed back into her dragon form. We must put him down for good. If he's awake, when Naruto gets him out, then we can end him quickly. If he's up and alert, then we take him far away. And we fight and kill him, Drago said. I understand. We don't kill our own kind, but he's given us no choice. I wish Raw did not steal himself away. We could really use his wisdom right now. What's going on? Said Naruto as he came to. Doomer interrupted their fight. He intervened as you were getting beat down, Catalina said. I guess I lost then. No, you won. When he took control of your body, he decimated your opponent. I see. Who am I fighting next? We don't know, we left right before that. However, I believe it's over right now. Let's not forget about the foreign chakra centers around the village. Shit, the invasion, said Naruto. First thing first, you need to remove that mark and get rid of Doomer. Right. I kinda forgot about him. No, it makes a lot of sense why I couldn't activate my Sharingan, said Naruto. It's this damn mark. Let's just get this over with and send him back. Alright, said Naruto as he created a clone. What is a clone for? Said Catalina. I'll have to be held down while this is happening, said Naruto. I can't do it while I'm being held down. My shadow clone will do it for me, said Naruto. Good thinking. I'm assuming that one of us will have to hold you down. Yep, said Naruto. Catalina slammed Naruto on the ground. Ow, what was that for? For chipping my wing during our training, she said. Yeah, guess I kind of deserve that. The clone went through hand sign. Evil soul and body, on ceiling. The clone reached on and placed his hand over the mark as the marking started to spread over it. However, Doomer was far more powerful than he thought, as Naruto started to scream in pain. The ground underneath him exploded as Catalina tightened her grip over him. After the long 20 minutes of agonizing pain, Naruto passed out. However, Naruto woke up instantly inside an unknown area. Where am I? Chosen one. A voice spoke up as Naruto spun around. Who is that? Is that you, Doomer? Said Naruto. No. I am not Doomer. I mean you no harm. Follow my voice and you shall see. As Naruto was confused, but he followed the voice, wondering who the hell was this in his... Well, he wasn't even sure where he was. Back in the outside world, Tatsu and the other small dragons all felt something strange. Something was happening to the dragon realm. They felt an unknown power. It spread through the entire place. Something was happening, something big. What the hell is going on? But guys, be and subscribe right here. If you want to see the next person do, like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. Remember, share to all of your friends in your social media platform. And also guys, don't forget to go ahead and check out the other what tips over the other channels and enjoy those guys. But I'm off now, see you guys soon. Peace.